Hey,
Yep.
yo. Hey,
Yep.
yo. Woo.
Woo.
Welcome in.
Woo.
Welcome in, everybody, on a pretty
Oh
light-ish
my.
Wednesday. But we did have the final day, well, technically speaking, although there is going to be some postponement of the Champions League group stage.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, well, I can't wait to see how the 16 shakes out. Barcelona, you don't want it with West Ham, dude. Watch out.
Oh. Oh
Watch out.
no.
You don't want those kind of problems in your life. But
Nope.
we'll see what happens. Tyler, how are you doing on this Wednesday?
I am doing well. Doing well. We'll see how long this show goes tonight. Pretty, like you said, pretty light Wednesday. But
It's a fluid
hey,
situation.
such is life, right? It's all good. But I am doing well, Ron. How are you doing today?
Doing well. So we'll knock out a lot of the DraftKings stuff today at work. So
Nice.
not super busy. But other than that, can't complain. Lakers beat the Celtics last night.
Yeah, you gotta be happy
Westbrook
with that.
showed up for once in like 3 months. Just going to the basket, yelling at people. The Westbrook that we all want to see. LeBron is just like an old shooter now, but AD just sucks. So
Mm.
sort it
Mm.
out, AD. Tired of seeing you just mope around out there and shoot threes. I think the rule should be if you miss your first three-point shots of the game, no more for the rest of the game.
No
That's
more.
it.
That's it.
No more shooting threes.
I mean, my rule of lifetime is if you're 7 feet tall, you shouldn't ever shoot a three, anyways. But that's me. That's just my style of basketball.
Hey, ping pong. Ping pong to Nick. Also, I see you out there. Yes, work. I'm working at the house. Uh, let's start actually with. Let's start with some hockey. I don't know about hockey.
Let's do it. I don't know about hockey.
This one just came to my attention when Tyler put it in there, so I will let you kind of tee this up. But it's another interesting chapter in the history of the Phoenix Coyotes.
Yeah. So again, this just got announced around like I don't know 4:30 our time here. Basically, that the Coyotes, who it was already announced when the year started that the Gila River Arena was not going to renew their lease after this year. Like they just I don't know, kind of have it up, had enough of the Coyotes. Now it turns out the Coyotes just haven't been paying them shit for a while either. So now
I thought that's how
they
it worked. You said it was
yeah
over. We
right.
don't have to pay, right?
So yeah, they have, you can see here until the end of the day, December 20th, to pay all their outstanding invoices and taxes. Otherwise, they will be locked out. Which they, in case you are wondering, they are scheduled for a home game on the 23rd. So we'll see how that against the Flyers, I believe. Amanda, go check that out.
Hey, 3 days
Go
to
catch them in
break in.
Arizona. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just look, Arizona's always just kind of been like a bit of a joke. I mean, they had the NHL actually like take over and run their team for a time. Now it turns
Yeah.
out they're just not paying anything. Like it's just, I don't know how. I'm kind of amazed that that franchise has lasted as long as it has. I figured they would have like had to jump ship and move somewhere else a while ago.
Well, and as you know, they are just like Saab, born from Jets. But now Winnipeg
True.
also already got the Jets back. So that's sort of been glossed over as well.
Move
So
them,
now,
move them to Mexico City.
yes, the road trip would be diabolical.
This the proud history of hockey in Mexico. I'm sure would just love to take this
It's
team
a
out.
metropolitan international city. They'd probably get some good crowds, even just for the novelty. But yeah, that travel would be something else.
Yeah, it would be a bit of a pain, but yeah, especially like a Montreal having to fly out to Mexico City for that game. Oh boy, oh that'd be rough. But yeah, I mean, we'll see where this goes. Like I gotta imagine the NHL is basically going to tell the owners like, fucking pay your bills, like finish the season out, and then we'll fucking figure it out. But yeah, just obviously gonna be a fluid situation. Keep our eye on it over the next what? That's in 12 days, so just under 2 weeks. See what happens
It's
there.
coming up. It's coming up quick. It's stark contrast to the. I don't know. I think it's like a week away or something like that until the Staples Center officially becomes the crypto.com for
That's right,
$300 million.
the crypt.
The crypt, the vault. But
They need to have the crypt keeper like do like a special video.
for the first game, that would be awesome,
Yeah,
actually. But in better hockey news, hope you guys saw this. It was pretty much everywhere, which was cool for us because we are actually Ducks fans anyway. But just one of the cooler, more ridiculous goals that you will ever see for several reasons. But Trevor Zegras, he just basically saw that, I guess, no one on the Buffalo Sabres at all was interested in playing defense and had like 20 minutes and just like, hey, let's just try this. Let's try this.
They don't want any more traffic.
As you can see here, he's behind the net. It looks like he's going for the old Michigan. He brings it up. Miller goes to knock it off. He shoots it in front. Oh, another pass to Milano. Wow. And you can see Zegras too. He grabs his head. Look at him. He's like, I can't believe it actually worked.
Sabres are thinking, was this above the?
Hell yeah. So that's early candidate for goal of the year. Still a lot of hockey left to play, but that one's at least going to be in the candidacy.
There's going to be that, and then like the 6 times McGregor carves through an entire, not McJesus,
David
carves through an entire defense and scores a goal.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I know Zegras. Some people, it's kind of a knock. I guess it could be over time. For me, it's just wildly entertaining that he always seems to take like the most difficult path to doing anything, but if it does come off, it's always wildly impressive, like between his legs and all this stuff. This guy liked it. Oh! I saw somebody, I think on either Instagram or Twitter, said that looks like Jason Sudeikis playing Dave Grohl in an SNL skit from 2005. But yeah, now I see it.
I can see it, yeah.
But
yeah, that was just wild, man.
The goal was awesome. I love Zegras' reaction. He's like, oh my God, I can't even believe it came off. Like, that actually worked.
Also, one of the few times I've ever seen Zegras speechless, because that dude loves to fucking talk.
Yeah, his I don't know if you saw any of his post game, because that was on an ESPN Plus game, so they had Buccigross in a clip they had. And he's like, yeah, I saw you at Dunkin' Donuts, but I didn't want to, or Tim Hortons, but I didn't want to say anything. And then he kind of just took out, and he's like, I saw you eat those 2 donuts too.
I did catch that. But yeah, I mean, like, I was watching this live, and so obviously, like, when you see the player, go for that scoop, you're like, oh, are we going to see a Michigan? Which I think is actually only happened in the NHL once, maybe twice. But then, like, all of a sudden it was a goal. I was like, wait, what the like? You couldn't even tell what happened. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought maybe like he just like lost it and it maybe hit the back of the goalie's head and went in. And then you realize, oh no, shit, Sonny Milano fucking batted that shit down, which Milano also called for it, which is like, oh, these guys have like actually tried this.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, this is something that gets tried all the time in practice rinks everywhere, and just very, very rarely works. But Milano and Zegras already have some kind of weird chemistry. They had a great game before in the Capitals game, which I'm loving watching that develop. The fact that he's just calling for a Michigan, like, hey, just lob it up. I'm going to spike it.
Yeah.
But Buffalo, dude. I mean, you can see this picture here. Obviously, there's only the goalie in this picture wearing Buffalo colors, except for all these shocked and or sad people in the background, except for blown away Dave Grohl. But I have no idea what the idea was there on defense. They were running a diamond in front of the goal, but 74 did like step by step the opposite of everything that you were supposed to do. First of all, like number 111, get in between the guy and the goal.
Put a body on Milano if he's running for the goal.
Just be in the way at least, or push him out of the way. You just let him stand there. Like, the other thing that was funny about the goal is like he could have just passed it on the ground. They would have scored anyway, because he was not presenting any challenge at all.
That's not a highlight though. Come on.
And then he kind of flails out for like maybe a pass back to the point, the half wall, whatever. Okay, but you're still. Also, the other like cardinal sin is you got to move your feet. You got to keep your feet moving. Mm-hmm. Once you're reaching, you're not skating. Every coach that has ever coached me in hockey, that is like number 1. As soon as you're reaching, that means you're not skating. So keep your feet moving. He just stood there, kind of flailed out here. Milano's just standing there. Like, pass it on the ground, do some crazy stuff over the net, whatever. Like either way, this is going in. But the fact that they just took it over the top, like literally over the top, just dunk it in. I think there's another video of the guy that was like what it would be like the back of the diamond, just kind of like looking at the guy. I mean, no one on that play for Buffalo was doing anything correctly except for the goalie, but I mean, he has to stand there. But still, one of the great highlights. So shout out to 74 for having the best view of any of us. He saw something amazing from 2 feet away. And just
he'll be able to tell his grandkids about that play.
Yeah, I was there. Well, let's not talk about what I was doing, but I was there, okay? Trust me, I saw it.
I was in the building when it happened.
Yeah, we don't have to get into all that. But, yeah, just unbelievable. I mean, and that guy's face says it all. Like, oh!
Yes, that's right.
There's your hero. There is your head.
That was my reaction when I saw the replay and realized how exactly they scored that.
Drink it in. I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again.
But no, shoot, that's something you expect to see in a Mighty Ducks movie, not like in an actual Ducks NHL game.
Yeah, I think that's part of. Zegras obviously is
he's a dude.
Confident.
He's a dude.
Pretty cocky dude. And even he was like, "Oh, I can't believe we just did that in an NHL game." Yes, I know it's the Sabres, so
it's technically
NHL.
It's technically an NHL team.
NHL, but still, wildly impressive. Just to, for one, go for it, and two, obviously pull it off.
Also, shout out Ducks in a rebuilding year. They're on pace to get a 100-point season.
I'm liking it. The young studs are showing out. I've been very impressed with the acceleration of the rebuild. I know whenever the fans were complaining, they sent Zegras back to San Diego last year. But that was because he came into the league as a winger, and they were like, "Oh, he's way ahead of what we thought he was going to be. Now we want him to take faceoffs and play center." So that's why they sent him down there to play center, which he obviously learned it very quickly. I think he scored more points. His point scoring rate was way higher after he went back to San Diego from the first time and played center. It was just like, "No, I got this. We're good."
All right. Now let's try him out at defense. All right, let's see how he can do back there.
Goalie, hey, put the pads on. Get back there. Let's just see. Come on. Can you kick field goals? I don't even know if we're going to need that, but it's worth it to find out. And also, USA all the way. Shout out. So
I am so excited to see him in the Olympics in a couple months. He has to be on the U.S. roster.
Oh, absolutely. He's right there in the Calder Trophy race, and that was one of those. I mean, just based off the stats, he's already there, but that's one of those you get your name out there. People that don't even watch hockey know about this dude now. We did have the final match day of the group stage in the Champions League yesterday and today, and I guess tomorrow as well. Thank you, weather.
One game tomorrow.
Thank you, winter. You bastard.
You bastard.
But let's take a look at that, and I do want to bring in on the Arkansas Slim, totally legitimate. Please believe that sportsbook
Completely
hotline.
Legit.
We do have joining.
But don't tell cops about it. Don't tell cops about the sportsbook.
Well, yeah, I mean it's legit, but you will legit also get kneecapped if you tell anyone about it. Unless you're us, because we have, we're good like that. Bringing in on the Arkansas Slim legitimate sportsbook celebrity hotline, we do have Jaime the Greek joining us. Jaime, how the hell are you? Oh, the tambourine is just shaking.
There we go, Mr. Tambourine Man.
How you guys doing?
So,
doing well. I don't know how much of this Champions League you were able to catch yesterday and today. None? Well, let's take a look at it with you then.
Probably for the best for one of these particular teams.
Yeah. But let's dive right into it. Yesterday, we had PSG just busting out. I mean, you texted me, it was 10 minutes into the game, they were up 2-0.
Oh my gosh, Man City. I'm not shocked by that one. Liverpool, Atletico. Wow.
That was a wild one. Also, that got pretty heated.
Atletico and Porto, yeah, red cards aplenty.
A lot of red cards, a lot of extracurriculars with the ball going out of bounds and stuff like that.
Simeone being the peacemaker.
Diego Simeone was actually trying to break it up. I was like, that's when you know it's out of control, because that fool, he will do Dan Campbell. He will bite someone in the kneecaps if he has to.
The Ajax Sporting CP must have been like, that must have been a little bit emotional. I mean, 4-2, you start fighting, you know? It's Ajax. They're having a phenomenal season.
Haller is like the best scorer in the world now that he left West Ham.
Yeah, Ajax where Haller himself had 10 goals in the group stage alone.
Jeez.
Yeah, and that was when Ronald McDonald Koeman was still the manager of Barcelona. They were thinking that the manager of Ajax was probably going to go. I'm like, no, he's not. Like, he's building something special there, and pretty much, I mean, where would you stay? Was Ajax or Barcelona?
It depends on how much money Barcelona's going to throw at them.
That depends on behind the scenes. It depends so much on.
I'll say Barcelona could probably pay a coach a lot better than Ajax. So,
yeah,
Ajax is like, you're like the A's. I mean, it's a pipeline of guys that just keep coming through, but then they all got to go somewhere else to get the money.
Arkansas hacking Cease's Facebook to send a message.
Damn, dude. The Greek running afoul of Arkansas Slim?
Well, he needs to DM me and know what he takes, PayPal or whatever.
He takes Western Union.
Yeah, he takes ligaments mostly. Teeth sometimes.
Oh, give me 2 weeks.
You might want to just like lay low on the Twitter.
They need to ban his Twitter account. Fuck him.
Dude, I'm just saying, Arkansas Slim, he's got shooters out there. He could touch you wherever you're at.
He's a teddy bear. Real Madrid. Who scored for Real Madrid? It has to be Benzema.
I didn't see. I was watching on
Benzema didn't score for them yesterday.
Oh, shoot.
I can't remember who it was, but I remember looking at the box score and seeing it was not Benzema.
Dude, that guy, honestly, like, I think years from now we're going to realize that guy was probably the reason they won so much.
He is a goal
machine,
not just
for sure. Ronaldo, not just Bell, but, you know, who kept the glue together? I mean, if you didn't have that guy after they won against Athletic or then get eliminated by the next season against, they beat him in the Champions League. Juventus. Benzema's, you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, too, with especially a team like Real Madrid, where you're going to have all these, like, Ronaldo types. They're kind of hybrids, like forwards, but also wingers. I mean, just guys that are really good at soccer, you know, like, do anything with the ball. But you still need a guy like, look how good Raul was back in the day. Like, all he did was just stand in front of the goal and just knock it in. And he's got, like, 1,000 goals. Because someone has to just push it over the line. Like, someone that's like, I'm just going to stand here, get me the ball, like, dance on people, dribble through them, whatever you got to do. But I'm going to be here to just, like,
that's basically what Haller is at Ajax right now, is everybody just works to get the ball to him in the box, and then he scores.
Well, that's like that's number 9. Like, that's just like center forward.
It's just a true 9, yeah.
Post up, score the ugly goals, occasionally some nice ones, but they're going in. They're going in the net.
Atletico, their standings in the Champions League, are they almost eliminated, or are they still like?
They are actually through.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'm just
they're through to the group stage.
It's that one club where it's like Diego sort of like he could have either left, but to stay that long, to be that good of a manager, to do magic. I mean, God bless him.
Well, I think he also likes being the underdog because he is an aggressive man. He just likes to be angry and upset. Like, you can't just be like total super badass. It's like, all right, dude, it's Real Madrid. Like, you have unlimited money. Just go get better players or whatever.
Plus, if he left Atletico, he'd have to like rebuild an entire team of just a bunch of dickheads, which is what Atletico is. It's just like,
they're all the same mold.
Will play dirty if they have to.
He is looking for hardcore individuals at all times.
Hey, do you guys? What club was he the manager of before he went to Atletico in Argentina? I remember
Simeone?
One highlight when Memo was a goalkeeper for America, and they scored it, and it was so beautiful. I mean, I was just thinking of that a few weeks ago when Mexico was playing.
I'm not sure who he was with in Argentina.
What was a club?
I know he was with San Lorenzo for a while, but I think he was with like a couple other ones, like in between, like
it was
like
the
a caretaker
Libertadores. I forgot what year it was, but America was a sink in it, and they lost, obviously. But it was an awesome goal, and you could just see him like, yeah.
He is a gnarly guy.
He is. I mean, that photo of him.
If I have time to get the thing, I'll pull it up. Where he's just slapping the fourth official with the time thing. Like,
I mean,
he
the one he did
throws the ball out of the way
Derby.
to like stall for time. The other referee comes over. He just like smacks him across the chest. Like, get off me, dude.
That's what you love, though, about every type of sport. Like, that one guy who was like the manager, the coach, like, yeah.
Oh, he is.
I mean, not everyone
fully
can be
invested.
Tom Landry and just be like. I mean, you gotta have some like, yeah.
There's not really any stoicness in his game. He does always rock the trench coat, but it's still always, to me, it seems like he wants to get out there. Like, you know what? I'm subbing you out for me. He just rips it off, and I'm coming in.
He's always wearing all black too. He treats every game like a funeral for his opponents.
Yes. It's like Major Payne. What if this was a life or death situation? What are you talking about? It's like.
Who's the dummy now?
Who's the dummy now? Let's take a look at today's games. Got to see a couple of these, and then sort of head on Golazo. Man, you. They're safely through, I'm pretty sure, because they played a lot of backups.
They're easily through. Yeah.
I'm still going to troll them for losing to a group of young boys. Come on, not even men. Not even men.
They do deserve that. Oh my God!
Actually,
yeah.
The big game that I was watching was early in the day, the Zenit St. Petersburg and Chelsea game, where Chelsea was up 3-2, and then Zenit scored in the 94th minute, which actually wound up costing Chelsea first place in the division. So they're going to have the second leg road game in the next round of the playoffs.
Benfica, Juventus. Dude, they lost.
Bayern and Barca. Oh man.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Oh man.
Off to the Europa League, unfortunately, but
I'm afraid of West Ham, guys.
It was a must-win for Barcelona, but then they were unfortunately scheduled to play Bayern in a must-win game, which
not ideal.
That's never gonna end well. Yeah.
No,
I will say.
I mean,
Bayern was chilling, but they were not holding back. It wasn't like a bunch of the so-called young boys. It was like the dogs out there.
Yeah.
I saw, I think it was the first goal. That was, of course, Lewandowski, always in the action. Great pass to release him. Kind of drags it back, sort of dances on the guy, flips it up. Mueller just like perfectly lobbed header. Those two guys at the front of your attack.
That's right.
It's just a nightmare because they're both. I mean, it's like Lewandowski and the poor man's Lewandowski, which is still like a rich man's everything else.
Lewandowski, King Poland.
Well, Mueller can play even more positions also. Mueller can, he could probably play like defensive midfield if he wanted to, because I've seen him play in a German team, like at least as a central midfielder.
You really can't knock La Ligas in if you have Sevilla, Benfica, Barcelona, Real. You know what I mean? You have all these clubs. I mean, that league. And you think of the Bundesliga with Wolfsburg, which is, I actually had them winning that one. But
I'm pretty sure they are knocked out because I saw. Because I saw it though, I was like, I want to bet on it. They were like plus 40,000 to advance, or to win the whole thing. Sorry, to win the entire Champions League. I was like, let's put like $5 on. So, you'll never see me again. Because I also got tied from Arkansas Slim, so he does not recoup his unpaid debts. I still can't believe
United, man. I mean, Barcelona. Can we just we knew Barcelona was gonna lose to Bayern. That's like that happens. It happened that one time we beat them when they were up. Came back, we beat them. Blah blah blah. But I mean, just two different styles, and I mean,
teams going in two different directions. Also, Because Barcelona,
yes.
we just had Xavi come in, take it over. That's going to be like a rebuild, at least of a year or two, probably, to get back to being like
he's gonna get
Barcelona.
rid of every older guy that he can. Just be like, hey man, listen, you should have left the club a few years back. I know that the money problem went to this guy or that guy, but maybe you should have left. You should have left. Bad
Like
signings.
you gotta imagine that Javi's gonna like bring them back to the time where it was like, okay, our academy was just like churning out guy after guy after guy. We didn't have to go pay exorbitant money for all these, international stars. Like we build from within. Like you gotta imagine Xavi's going to try and bring that aspect of Barcelona back.
Well, if you do it, it's not gonna take a while, but it's just gonna be like get one or two, build it on just your young guys. I mean, it takes a process.
Barcelona, I think people have a misconception that just because of the different style they play, it's really compared to everyone else. It's like the Barcelona way of playing, and they're still very good at it. So you think of Real Madrid, you're just like, oh, well, they have like a ton of money, big tradition, all this stuff. Barcelona also has a ton of money, but they're
so much
way like they can go sign whoever they want, but that's not the sustainable way that they've done stuff, in the past. It's like we got like 7 guys that we produce on our own, and then when we need to go get Ronaldo or Henry or one of these guys, then we just go get them. Eto'o, we add them in. And now we're just killing it. And meanwhile, a lot of great players that never even play like a first team game for them, they sell them to Ajax or Porto or whatever for like millions and millions and millions of dollars and reap the money off that. So I think he's trying to get it back to that, but it's just going to take a little while because they did hit a little period there where it seemed like they were trying to buy more instead of build more.
Yeah, and I mean, it helped. It won games, but it didn't. It's not sustainable. It's not like Real Madrid where they have a great academy, and it's like, who do they keep in the end? Like a goalkeeper, a guy in midfield, a goon. You know what I mean?
Usually, there'll be like 3 or 4 guys that start for a long time for Real Madrid. That's from their academy. But Barcelona at their peak, it's like 6 or 7 or 8 guys like that all came up. Like this guy was on the under 9 team when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And then just like up and up and up. Like, they got Messi out of, the ghetto in Argentina. They paid for his surgery and all this stuff and just brought him up, just built him up.
It's crazy.
So they just have to get kind of back to that Barcelona academy. Like that's what's first. We can produce all these world-class guys that are going to be consistent. They're loyal to the club because we brought them along the entire way. They're still going to get paid. Like we obviously have money.
Yeah.
But then
you're going to get paid.
You are going to get paid. Don't get me wrong.
You're going to get paid, but it's just you got to go back to what made the identity of it.
Yeah, Barcelona is more about we produce the guys that play like Barcelona, and then we have enough money to go buy 4 or 5 guys that we think can also play like what we want to play. So then you can
get
a
club from Mexico when you think of it.
Ibrahimovic or whatever.
Clubs from Mexico that live off that. It's like Tigres. They have a great academy, but at the same time, they're not afraid to spend money. And it works and doesn't work, and
you just can't go back and forth. I think between the thing, either you got to be
Plus,
like we're just going to spend all the money all the time, or we're going to be like this sustainable thing. So let's.
That's why they got eliminated by Leon.
At the standings, but real quick, I think I see on the celebrity hotline we might have the soccer historian joining us on the Human Landscaper celebrity hotline. Soccer historian, No ID Justin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's going down, gentlemen?
So, buddy,
just run it down to sort of what we're looking at here with the standings, moving through.
Oh man, I don't see the Spurs. What's going on?
Yeah, it's well.
Spurs got a little bit of a problem right now where they can't field a team.
Oh my gosh,
could be worse, man. We could be like the Phoenix Coyotes and not have a field to play.
That's true. At least you still have a stadium.
You have a venue, so that's good. I tend to agree with you. you shouldn't have scored so many goals last week because you're going to want those later. But we'll see what happens. T's and P's.
These are all. So,
I'd just like to point out that Red Bull Salzburg sounds like a sweet mixer that you can order at like a nightclub or something, you know?
it is, yeah. It's a special $5 shot that they offer on Thursday nights. But yes, these are all the teams that are going through to the next knockout stage in the Champions League. You can see one spot is still available because Atalanta and was Villarreal got delayed today because of snow.
Yeah, it was just like a total blizzard. They tried to shovel the snow off. They tried to repaint the lines red, and it just snowed again. I was like, all right, we just can't do it.
What's up with these scared European bitches, though? Like, fill in that empty slot with the MLS champ, dude, if you're really the best.
Wow, they don't want that,
I agree.
dude.
Yeah,
they don't want that.
Yeah,
they know this is the global capital of soccer.
right.
Europa.
And if you don't believe that, come see us next Saturday.
Yeah, if you're scared, say you're scared.
Could you imagine if we all went to Europe and saw one of these games and people looked at us like, damn, these guys are in the mode.
No, Jaime, could you imagine if you made the trip to Carson next Saturday and joined us for International Soccer Extravaganza?
That's right.
USA versus Bosnia.
We will be live in attendance for USA versus Bosnia.
That's right. In beautiful smelling Carson, California.
They've gotten rid of the smell, all right? I drive through it every night, I assure you. The smell
is that what it says on the sign? Welcome to Carson. We're working on the smell.
Unless I'm just like...
Hey, guys, how do you think Bosnia's probably going to be living it up in Carson, just in California, be like, hell yeah, you know? The players themselves are like...
Sorry, Justin, you might be right. Maybe you've just gone smell deaf.
Or I'm just like... I'm like farting on schedule every time I drive through there every night.
Could be it. It just masks it.
I mean, your body is a magical thing. You know, it finds a way. Like, I remember, like, I don't know, elementary school, I would never have to go, you know, to the bathroom. As soon as I get home, boom, gotta go to the bathroom.
No, I assure you, gentlemen, there was a 2-week run there where I was literally, as I was passing through the 2-mile stretch on the 405, I would roll all my windows up and hotbox my car with cigarette smoke to avoid smelling that funk.
Just for a better smell.
That's the smell of all smells.
That's right.
One other thing that I did want to bring up in the Champions League realm, although this is the Women's Champions League.
Oh, yeah.
Today we had Chelsea versus Juventus at Chelsea. We did unfortunately have an idiot on the field type situation, but Samantha Kerr,
my girl, Sam Kerr,
she ain't about that.
Oh, hell yeah.
You don't mess with Australian women.
Steve Hockley just called. That's a flag. That's a crackback block.
Well, interesting that you mentioned
Justin,
that.
Funny you say that.
Also,
funny you say that.
Provide us this excellent photo of this fool just getting his entire life wrecked. But
he kept his hands to the side, though. Way to take the charge, my man. Way to take the charge.
He did, and actually, as you can see there in the fourth frame, she was actually carded for dropping his shoulder on this idiot. For some reason.
He flopped like a fish. Like, he was like, oh.
Doing whatever all the security team could not do in one crucial second, and she gets a card for it.
Which, I mean, granted, it was a home crowd, but the entire crowd apparently just like went crazy booing the ref after they carded Sam Kerr for that.
Well, you can hear some of their feedback. Wanker!
Little known fact, she's actually the ball girl for the Los Angeles Dodgers. You might remember her from earlier this season.
That's right.
Maybe. That's right. No. I mean, she's from Australia.
Chucking that dude over the boards.
She's been watching that, AFL. They don't play, dude. Like in the outback, they'll lay the wood, dude. Just get off my field. Let's get on.
Shout out New Zealand All Blacks.
Kiwis, baby. Damn, the guy fell down like.
Yes, I do love the picture a lot.
Timber.
He got dropped.
Wait. I don't want to derail the show or anything. Are you wearing a Timothy Thibault jersey?
You bet your ass I am.
Oh, F&A, man. F&A.
How do I... wait. There we go. Hold on. I got you, Justin. Don't worry.
Oh, the Lord smiles upon you.
That's when it all went wrong.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's
That's when
crazy.
it all went wrong, Herb.
You're actually holding the ball exactly how Tim Tebow holds it when he throws it.
True. It's true.
It's accurate.
It's more of a shot put motion than
That was a
throw.
lefty dime, by the way. That was a straight dime, 7 yards down the field.
Yeah, it looked like a Tua Tagovailoa. 80%
It was 30-21
percentage right there.
Threw it straight to the possum that inhabits the backyard.
Yeah, if I see that thing moving, I'm going to be a little worried.
And now that
Those things
football is
aren't
good.
terrifying. One passed me the other night, and I almost crapped my pants. They are horrific.
They're
They
crazy.
really are.
From about 20 feet and out, they just look like a giant rat. And then when you get up closer, they're even gnarlier.
Yeah, no, they look like a giant rat from far away. Up close, they look like
That
some
big.
sort of like mutant dog from Fallout.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, I was gonna say the movie, but I forgot about it. It was about like what, a crocodile in the sewer or whatever, like the 80s.
Speaking of the the Chads,
what was that movie? Freaked me out as a kid.
What, Sharknado?
Close.
no, this is back in the day.
Close.
I'm thinking Chuds. But
Probably.
speaking of the greatness of Tebow, let's take a look real quick at the American football, or just football tomorrow night. Vikings, dude.
What a game this is. Just two teams that it's like you're still in the playoff hunt. I don't know how, but you're still there.
I don't know. This
Hey,
is like
I'll be that dude. Fuck the over-under. Fuck the spread. Tie, ladies and gentlemen. I am calling a tie
Ooh.
on Thursday Night Football.
That'd be a sweet
That-
tie.
oh, that's
I'd
good.
definitely be down for a tie.
I'm down for that.
I still have.
Are you confident in a tie, Justin? Look at the kickoff time.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. This is primetime Kurt meets erectile dysfunction arm Roethlisberger. Like, this has all the makings of being a tie.
It's that classic nickname they call him.
Take my strong hand.
I'm picking the Vikings.
Edie Arm Roethlisberger.
Also, do we have real quick before we'll wrap it up here? We didn't have a lot, like I said, but do we have the CEO of the program on the hotline? Is that what I'm seeing here?
It looks like the red light is beeping on the phone.
All right. Well, yeah, the hotline is going off.
The
so,
Landon Donovan Water Fountain Hotline.
The fans are clamoring for it. The Landon Donovan Water Fountain Hotline. Bring into the program CEO Nick. Nick, how are you?
I am doing phenomenal. I'm just drinking it all in right now, just like my boy Landon is.
Drink it in. I swear you'll never see anything like it ever again,
dude.
And as you know,
so cool. All five.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Hey, bing bong.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
Yeah.
Catwoman would never.
I said bing bong.
Oh man. I just ate and I've got the itis. But I will agree with Justin. I would like to see a tie because I don't think I've ever seen any team with two
ties in one season.
Right there. CEO Nick, right there. There you go.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
A tie. Bing bong. Oh, man.
Hey, yo. No, I would love a tie in that game. Well, you guys, I'm a super fan of the Steelers, of course. But screw them. Screw the Vikings also. They shouldn't be favored in any game at this point.
Man, what the hell? Where's your Jake Fromm jersey, dude?
Yeah, it's Jake Fromm season. The era has begun.
Stop it.
He ordered it. The website said, "Are you sure?"
No,
Fromm
yeah.
dimes. Fromm dimes.
If you order a Fromm jersey, I think they just block your credit card for fraud. Like, nobody wants that.
Oh man, but
we'll ship it to you in 8 months. We have to make one.
We never thought this would come up, so we're kind of in a spot, dude.
We barely had one for the actual guy.
Yeah, give us $10. We'll see if we can wrestle his extra away from his locker.
Oh god! Bing bong.
Bing bong. One
Bing
last
bong.
bit of news that I wanted to hit on, the namesake of this program. The cat is back. He's going to be playing with his son at the PNC Championship, 2 rounds. Hey, shout out, dude. I still don't know if we're going to see this fool really going at it on the PGA or even in the majors. I agree with what a lot of people have said. I don't think he's going to enter a tournament that he thinks he actually cannot win. He's not going to just like, oh yeah, cool, I'll just go out and get like 25th place. That's just not the Tiger way. But good to see him back out there. And then, last time his son had the eagle, which was sick, last year about this time. So there's another one coming. America, watch out.
I just hope we see like a intense moment, like coming down on the 18th green and he's trailing Charlie by like 2 strokes and he's trying to like mind fuck intimidate his fucking little son, like, hey man, it's Sunday Tiger fool. You can fuck around. I was wearing this red shirt way before you were in my nutsack.
They're teams. It's teams.
He's still gonna shit talk his son.
I mean, yeah, it's teams, but like in Tiger's world, it's a one-man team, bro. One man and many waitresses.
I don't know which broadcast that Brad is referring to, but yeah, I don't want to say shout out, but shout out to the bent carrot commercial. It's wildly upsetting every time I see it. Peyronie's disease is a very serious affliction, though. Please do get it checked out by a doctor if that's afflicting you. Anyone out there?
Tim Cates.
Crooked Boots or Tim Cates?
Anyone out there? I'm not going to say no names, Tim Cates.
Yeah, shout out Tim Cates, friend of the program.
Yeah, come on the show. We'll have you.
Hey, come on the show. Come on. You won't. I know.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's just gonna be good to see Tiger out there. Just the fact that he's alive and walking, let alone healthy enough to play golf in some capacity, is pretty amazing. So glad to see he'll be out there.
Look, golf is better when Tiger's around, but as I said, I don't think he's just going to be out there every week. I don't think he's going to be in any seriously competitive events that he does not think he actually could win. And with the injury history, obviously he's only getting older and probably slower to recover, obviously. So we'll see, but I mean, it's just a cool deal to see him back out there.
This is fate, man. Like, after, the match should obviously be Tiger Woods versus Charles Barkley straight up. Tiger, rehabbing, crippled, coming back from injury, versus Charles at full strength would be a fairly even match.
It'd be close. It'd be close.
No, what about this? Say like 5 years from now, the match, Tiger versus Charlie in the match.
Dude, in
His
5
own
years, in 5 years, Charlie is going to be mopping the fucking fairways with his dad.
Yeah, but there's that Tiger factor. I don't know if he's got Tiger's gonna be going in, like you said.
Yeah, the Tiger factor is transmitted through testicles. You don't think Charlie has it too?
Maybe, but I don't have to see how much of a psycho this guy is.
That's right, ladies working at the restaurant after the round with these guys. Just be on the lookout.
That's right. Yeah, stay away from the Perkins, please. Everyone involved. But that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, it was a light Wednesday.
After the match, he's going to take Charlie over to Raisins.
Yep.
Deep cut with the Raisins reference. Google it.
Welcome to Raisins.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for calling in also. I gotta love to see the caller participation. Anyone, anytime. That link is active. Yes, we have the
we take all challengers.
Pentabox right now.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. But we will get back with you guys on Friday. Wait, what? CEO Nick's got something.
I am looking to start a petition. Just seeing now with how a lot of these crypto platforms are changing the names of arenas. Soon we're going to have the Crypt, which I will be there this Sunday for my birthday. Definitely going to heckle the fuck out of Mello because, you bring a shit in New York.
Dude,
so bing bong. Bing bong.
No, bing bong. Mello's the man.
Yeah, enjoy that boring game. You could be at the good one on Saturday, you douche.
Hey, listen, my wife can only afford. My wife can only afford a Sunday game, but I don't fault her for that. But yeah, I'm starting a petition.
We were each going to throw in $5 and buy your soccer ticket for your birthday.
Ooh, actually,
fuck what they talking about.
We could definitely revisit that. But I am starting a petition. I do want to see eventually at some point the OnlyFans Bowl.
Hey,
It could happen coming up soon.
Can somebody find me a link to purchase that T-shirt? Because I would love nothing more than to be rocking the USA in the house fucking T-shirt at the game. That would be phenomenal.
I think you can get it off his website. He still has it.
Yeah.
Fuck what they talking about. USA in his whole.
Oh yeah, I'm picking one up and wearing it to the game. It's done.
Hell yeah.
You know, Putin and shit, making him look bad on the news.
Bing bong.
It's gonna be my sole goal and purpose in life to murder 8 beers before the game and get on TV wearing that T-shirt.
Well, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen on Saturday.
I mean,
We'll
first
get back with you guys.
we'd have to make it happen to actually get that game televised first.
That's probably on deep Paramount Plus. I don't know.
It'll be on like Galavision or something like that, I'm sure.
On
Yeah.
the Ocho. It's gonna be on the Ocho.
Somewhere out there. Yeah. There's going to be cameras there. That's all I know. All right. Well, does anyone have anything else before I get out of here? CEO Nick kind of sidetracked my wrap up there.
One thing, Ron. Fuck you.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey man,
You come on down. You know where I stay?
listen, 13-4, okay, but here's the deal. All right, I know Dak Prescott is 7-1 in his career against the Redskins. Dak Prescott has never beaten football team, not once.
It's true.
Matter of fact, I don't even think he's played against football team. So this is a real test.
Completely different. Yep.
Real
I don't even know
test.
why you bring it up. They're completely different.
Yeah. So it's not just count this one as a dub right away. So there's no
He's
telling
played against plenty of football teams, but he's never played against football team.
The football team.
And that
Yeah.
7-1 record against the Washington Redskins, throw that out the window. This isn't
That's
the
gone.
Redskins, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stat from
Also,
a bygone era.
Also 6-2 against the Giants for his career, but whatever.
It's all right. I mean, I just want to see the same energy at the end of the season.
What? I feel like you've seen the same energy nonstop, except for that one time when we lost, and I said we were gonna go 6-12 for like an hour.
Same energy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, the energy's always here, baby girl. Always here.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Jaime the Greek, also. Watch out for Arkansas Slim. Like I said, maybe just lay low because you got them shooters out. But everyone else, be safe. Get back with you on Friday. Full NFL preview, all the good stuff, all the hits, all the classics. You know the drill. Keep the fire.